Let's go. Oh, I can't wait to finally get this channel fully set up to be able to stream. Because I don't have 50 subscribers yet, I can't directly connect the account. So I have to use the stream key. Already dropped frames? What's going on here? What's going on here? Let's go ahead and close a bunch of stuff. I have like the weirdest feeling of deja vu right now. It is so weird. What's up, Tony? Jason? Let's go. Why is it acting weird? Seems fine now. Anyway, and I meant to say it earlier, but today has been crazy. Actually, this whole week has been crazy, to be honest with you. This guy's exhausted. I have been attending a course for work. It started on Monday. And there's a prerequisite course to this course that I didn't take, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's not the worst experience in the world. It's like most of the stuff that is being covered are things that I've personally researched anyway. Not that big of a deal. But like a lot of like the detailed nitty-gritty stuff and applying that to performance assessments and things like that, I'm just like, ugh. You know, like it definitely feels like I'm missing information that I should have had coming into the course, but it is what it is. It's not an issue. I'm not struggling to perform or anything like that. So, but because of how crazy this week has been, I didn't get an opportunity to let you guys know. There's no orders in the queue right now. So that is open. We do still have... Why does this seem bigger than normal? Weird. I didn't zoom that in or anything. Oh, I think I know what it is. Nope. That actually didn't really help at all. That's weird. How am I supposed to buy shiny cardboard if there's no shiny cardboard to buy? There's the stream stuff. But yeah, so there were just so many discrepancies in the Shopify catalog, and the repricing wasn't working appropriately, and just all these things, these little things that accumulated to it's not ready yet, right? It's kind of one of those things where once it is ready, it's ready. You know? But it takes a while to really notice how not ready it is, just because, like, you know, when you got 40,000 products, or even like, well, I'll say 40,000 variants of products in your store, right? Where you've got a product listing and you've got near mint of that product listed. So, you know, 20,000 products times product plus variant. Like, that adds up pretty quick, and it's hard to tell. You know, even anything more than really 10,000 is kind of hard to tell. So it took a while just to realize like how bad it was, and I don't operate well in an incomplete space. Like if you hand me a palette of colors, paint, right? And there's supposed to be 8 colors there to be able to like do something, and you give me like 2, and you're like, work with those 2 until I'm able to get you the other 6. It's like, I just can't. I can't. I'm like, I'm not even touching it. I'm not even touching it until I get the other 6. So, we're having fun. What up, buddy? What up? We've got, still on the wheel, we got Pokemon 151, Paldea Evolved, Celebrations, a ×3 Paradox Rift, Hidden Fates, Brilliant Stars, Paradox Rift, single, Obsidian Flames, black and white base, and ×3 Silver Tempest, standard Silver Tempest, and Scarlet Violet base set. So, I am trying to get this updated in the near future. Move some stuff around, figure some stuff out, regarding what's next for each thing that we're doing. Because I don't want to be stagnant. There's things that, in my opinion, that I envisioned would be happening on this channel. I'm gonna go straight to this. There's things that I envisioned would be happening on this channel by now, but because of the 8 to 10 month lull between, you know, basically last spring and now, with a few peaks and valleys of appearance, that's not going to continue. It can't. It genuinely cannot continue. I don't want to be driven to jump out of a perfectly good airplane with no parachute. Okay. This stuff drives me crazy. So Nova and I had a very prioritized conversation yesterday about what what we need to do to get to the point where he can do what he needs to do and I can do what I need to do, and that we know where those lines are drawn, because right now it's a lot of like me trying to solve too many problems at once, and I mean, it's always been that way, and it probably will continue to always be that way, but in regard to like business operations, customer satisfaction, managing the community, like the Discord, the channels, other types of events. So if you guys weren't here Tuesday, we have made a decision. It's not on the event calendar yet. I was going to try to find something to write on, but I decided that it was pointless now. Saturday mornings from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. We are going to be going. We're calling it Chonks Town Hall. Okay, maybe. I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, I mean, it's kind of like a town hall, right? But it's also, we could call it the. I can't think of. Think of the word. It's like a fancy word for market. So basically it's a gathering of you guys and I live in Discord. You guys don't have to put your cameras on or anything like that if you don't want to. I'm gonna try to implement some kind of like system within one of the channels in Discord that essentially creates a queue. So if you do want to go through your stuff before it gets packed up and shipped, that will be the opportunity to do so. We'll do trades, we'll do store credits, we'll do XYZ. So 2 hours dedicated every single week to specifically just sitting here, looking at all that stuff, and then getting your stuff on its way to you once and for all. It gives you guys a more frequent opportunity to I mean, realistically at that point, we should be on the every week schedule, with the exception of anybody who does want to just keep stuff here for an extended period of time. The supermarket. Yeah, Bazaar. Basically, yeah, like I was thinking Bazaar, but for some reason my mind was thinking of like something that started with an M and it wasn't market. and it wasn't bizarre, and it's like something in between. But yeah, so every single week, Saturday, 2 hours. I'm also going to use that opportunity to probably let you guys know. So that might be when we announce what the next box break is going to be for next, or not next week, because the week after that. So like, let's say they're on Wednesdays or something like that. They won't be, but let's say they are. Let's say that we do box breaks on Wednesdays, and it'll be planned at least 2 weeks in advance. At least 2 weeks in advance. And the reason for that is there have been some... I've had to do a lot of thinking about like what does right look like in terms of I can't be sitting on let's say 20 of 36 packs after a box break without having to put in additional work to make it worth having done that box break, right? So I mean, and most box breaks are not going to be profitable, right? So that's just like throwing information out there to you guys, because we got a small crowd right now. But like most box breaks will not be profitable. In fact, likely the majority will not be profitable. But I did want to keep it fresh. I want to do something for you guys that's like something you can count on being consistent, but also like scaling, right? I know PokeRev's basically done every Tuesday, and then after the stream, he's like announcing Chonk Emporium. Yeah, we're definitely gonna figure it out, because it's gonna essentially that is gonna be built into the event schedule, right? So we've got right now Monday nights on the main channel are the giveaway stream. Tuesday nights, and that's 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So 90 to 120 minutes. So hour and a half to 2 hours. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays is 5 p.m. Central Standard Time to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. With the exception of if in the instance that there are no orders in the queue, there may be something that gets put in that place as a standard, right? On that, Thursdays might be our box break, and then Tuesdays are just standard rip and ship. Eventually, I would like to add potentially another time slot, but I really have to focus on getting this all functioning before just continuing to add screen time, right? Because I love doing this, and this turned into this. I didn't expect it to, so I gotta start putting more attention on the things that on the original goals that I had, at the same time as maintaining a consistent schedule and expectation that you guys can count on. So that's big for me. I'm genuinely like really excited about like what's happening, what's to come. We made the announcement yesterday, the Council of Chunks. I made the announcement yesterday that we got an affiliate with MTech Cave, and I'm going to show you guys real quick while we wait for a few people to come in. I don't expect that you guys are going to go necessarily buy anything, but especially in the store channel, I want you guys to know what is available to you. And the reason for that is because I know that they are a trustworthy and reliable source. I have been consistently in contact with the owners, and I feel blessed, to be honest with you, because the opportunity to work with them and support them as an affiliate is huge. Everything that they're doing, I'm excited about. It's stuff that I've wanted to do, but obviously don't have time, right? So let me get this pulled up here real quick. I'm going to... You guys are, you're not going to see me for a second here. Full screen window. I'm adding a new thing here because adjusting every single time. Dark voice. I am still here. I'm still here. I promise. Adjusting like how it looks every single time that I come off of the window for the wheel is really not fun. So let me get this updated. Get something else. Let's see, Mac OS screen capture. There we go. Screen capture 2. Do not make source visible right away because I don't know what it's going to connect to. Hello. Hello, buddy. There is no hello, darkness, my old friend. Window capture. And we're gonna go MTech Cave. Okay. And I need to resize this. 1 second. Boom. There we are. Okay. And so I'm going to switch back real quick and MrChonkachu's call. 1 second. All right. So, all right, I've got my full screen window. Boom, there we go. So, they have some crazy stuff, you guys. All right, they do have a membership program. I have not, like, dived. Dove? Divin? I don't know. I have not jumped into looking into the membership program just yet, and like how that actually benefits anybody. I don't even know if I get any perks for like, you know, pushing membership program or anything like that. But I imagine that it's probably, with the way that they do stuff, it's probably beneficial. Rewards program, and then contact information. So the laser cut creations and the hobby grid stuff, I don't know if any of you do like other hobby type things outside of the Pokemon space, but this is like absolutely their bread and butter. Like their laser cut creations, their drawers and stuff like that, they're amazing. But it's not like, it's not quite as much of a game changer for, let's say, like sorting cards or organizing cards, right? I obviously have, well, let me put my face up here. It'd probably be beneficial to, you know, have my face. Video capture device, add existing. Okay. I guess I gotta add another one. Here we go. And I go. Okay, so yeah, the laser cut creations, like, I mean, this stuff is amazing. You know, definitely check this stuff out. But if any of you guys are into like the hobby stuff, miniatures, tabletop gaming, like this stuff is like crazy. Some of these, like, I mean, they got like pack dispensers, stuff like that. Trash bin for the desk. So I'm working with them to finally get a setup that doesn't result in me throwing packs on the floor and stepping on them for 3 days before I finally pick them up, or before Nova finally picks them up, because he's sick of looking at them. But there is just like, and I'm not getting anything extra for showing this stuff right now. I genuinely care about what I'm showing you guys right now. So this isn't like just a sales pitch. I mean, if you decide to get it, yes, like I do get 5% on the link that was provided in the Discord. But like, I'm not even worried about it. Like, you get 5% off using that link. That's the thing that I care more about. Obviously everything helps, but they have magnetized like modular systems, which is crazy. This setup that they had on the image before I clicked, I'm not sure if that one is actually like adhered together or if it is magnetized together, but there's a couple videos out there. Some of the, like, I should be getting a fair amount of stuff very soon that I will be doing like assembly videos for, as well as, you know, kind of reviewing the product and essentially giving them, you know, my feedback at the same time on what like where I think it could potentially be improved. So I mean, it's just crazy, like the paint corners, like different stands. That's a playmat shelf, which is kind of crazy. You know, if you wanted to switch out, you know, what playmats you're using, there's so much stuff here, and I'm working with them on some other stuff. So there's going to be some things that I am specifically passionate about that are going to be coming out of there. One of the so like they have, if you go down to like the most popular items, they got a huge sorting tray, pack dispenser. If any of you guys, you know, are, like, you see the acrylic ones and you're like, you know, that'd be awesome to have. These ones actually have like the magnets, so you can stick together as many as you want. The laser cut 15-inch 12 row. I am grabbing the 18-inch 12 row probably tonight, so I hopefully get it in like the next week or so. But they've got videos on their site as well. Definitely feel free to check those out. It's run entirely by husband and wife together, mom and pop shop. So they also have some singles. So if you do grab anything from here and you like use your rewards, then you can, you know, essentially use that for some singles. They got video games, the whole 9 yards. So they do a lot of the tabletop stuff as well. But the thing that excites me the most is the super sorter. This is something that I absolutely need in my life, and so we're working toward it. $2,500 deposit. This thing is 100% worth it. I think it's like 15,000. It's 13.5. So there's still 7 spots remaining for 13.5, and then after those 7 are sold, then these ones will go up to 17.5, and then regular slots will go to essentially 20,000. The price might increase after like a year or two, though, depending on like competitor stuff. No worries, Jason. So I'm trying to get in on this, hopefully in the next 12 months. But also, if you guys know, if your local card store you think might, you know, be able to use one, or you know somebody who is an insane collector that has enough to justify like dropping some cash money on some fun toys, they actually will come to you and install it themselves. So it's not the type of thing where it's going to show up in a million pieces and you're going to have to figure out where they all go, and it's just going to stay, like, collect dust in the corner. Like, they're, like, direct support, and it's got a scanner essentially built into it. So, it's honestly crazy. So, and I'm really just ranting about something that I'm looking forward to. But I wanted to get it out there. I wanted to get the excitement out there as early as possible, for everything that we're doing with them. So my eyes are burning right now. See? Look at that burning. With that being said, take a peek here. It's already been 30 minutes. Wow. I did nothing for 30 minutes. So, something that we're working on with the third-party company that is doing a lot of the sync and integration stuff with our store. I'm so sorry, you guys. I have been sitting in a chair out of... okay, so from Monday... I might as well just say Saturday. From Saturday... I'll just say Sunday. From Sunday to now, I've been in this chair, like... 12 hours a... more than that. Maybe 14 hours a day on average. It's been a week. Jerry! Well, I went over... I'll pull it up real quick. I went over the new affiliate. Showed some of the stuff, like the sorter that I need you guys to buy for me. The Sync Tech Super Sorter. I'm going to get one at some point. I just might have to sell my kidney in order to do so. But it is 100% worth it. This thing would do in a month what it would take me to do probably more than 2 years, to be honest with you, because this thing doesn't sleep. So yeah, cards get loaded in and it just processes. So it has the scanner, it scans it, identifies it, and then it puts it through the sorting system into the trays that are attached. I'm old, I sleep. I also sleep sometimes. So let me stop the music. Let me stop the music. Cause I don't think I've watched specifically this video. So I'm gonna make you guys watch it with me. So it feeds it through and then pushes it down into the appropriate trays by either like set or rarity, depending on like how you're sorting, and it's expandable. It's expandable. And as much as I would appreciate us, you know, being able to get, you know, referral bonuses and stuff like that. If you guys, I mentioned it before, if you guys know anybody that would benefit from this, this is like, I mean, there's 7 spots left in the early production. 13.5 is the total. I mean, it would cost, so like, within 6 months, I'll have spent more than that to have an employee sort maybe 5% of what I would get, maybe not even 5% of what I would get out of this. So yeah, I'm like really excited. I am trying to figure out how to make this work, because this would open up an insane amount of time. And the beauty of this is that the cards can be top loaded already when they go into their or sleeved. It doesn't affect the operation, so they accounted for that. Yeah, they're also the only sales rep and refurbisher of the Magic Sorter, which is far too I scrolled down too far. It's far too much work for me. Somebody else I know has the Magic Sorter, and the amount of times that they've had to spend hours adjusting it for a mediocre result is just not something that's feasible for us. So, but I appreciate you guys for being here. And let me take a look and see, and we'll figure out what's next. Okay. At the beginning, I showed full screen view. Let me switch over to the store here. Okay, so at the beginning I showed events. Earlier I talked about events. You got any more booster boxes laying around? I mean, I have a couple, but I'm not sure if I gotta do some math and figure out whether or not I need those for the wheel, or box breaks, or something that's coming up, or if basically I'm just gonna sell them as a booster box and then just call it a day type of thing, because I can always restock if I need to, but I mean, I can't always, but it's an option. So if you guys haven't gotten a chance to look at the events page, for instance, what is today? The 18th. Today is the 18th. So if you go in here and you click on it, we're working on the whole image thing. I don't know why it is doing this the way that it is. But I've provided the actual link here. I'm trying to figure out if I can hyperlink that. It shouldn't be an issue. I will just have to, oh my gosh, excuse me. I'll have to like copy it as a hyperlink, as opposed to like copying the link, just pasting it, if that makes sense. It'll tell you what game, and that's going to be relevant in the future, and I'm going to keep that a secret as to why. I mean, you guys kind of know a little bit already, but it's more fun to... Why does it say 12 a.m.? Well, anyway, you can register for the event. What's cool about that is, and it's only available, registration's only available for the ones that don't have a cost associated with them. And by cost associated with them, I mean box breaks. So box breaks will be all, like, it'll be built in here. You can purchase it straight out of the store like normal, but in terms of like getting notified that there is going to be a box break, there is actually, and it's kind of jacked up right now, there is a bar right under here. Let me reload it and see how it looks. Yeah, there we are. as soon as I like clicked open, it became weird. Oh no, it's once it expands due to the images and stuff like that. But you can click subscribe for, yeah, that's how it is. Dang it. Subscribe for alerts. I'll show you guys what that looks like. So you just put in your email and you'll get updates if you want to. You don't have to, but that's an option. Sell to us is getting there. Buy list, you guys will also be able to set up buy lists and potentially sell to each or trade to each other. It doesn't work on mobile, at least not on Android. I did get some feedback on that from somebody else as well. So that's going to be something that we're going to have to probably take a look at, and I will notify the developers of that. Maybe there's something that they need to do. Actually, there is something already in the works that I was working with them on earlier that may fix that. So one of the biggest issues that we're running into right now is the theme attached to my Shopify store and most other people's Shopify stores within this community is that it's formatted in a way that the sides of this space are the limit of the inserted page. So what it should look like is like, you know, it should be out to here and here, and it should be just a lot bigger overall. But it's stuck in this space. So if you follow the link you posted, it redirects to the buy list segment. Interesting. I wonder if it's just because that doesn't function. And it's just for Android so far. With buy list, if you guys haven't played around with that, you can go in here. So for instance, if you have a Pokemon card that you want to sell, like you're like, you know what? I want to sell you this. You can go in here. Let's go to Celebrations. Nope, Celebrations Classic Collection. We'll include both. You can click multiple, and you want to click off, and then you can also filter by rarity. And it's automatically going to pull up the cards that are available. Now it's messed up right now, because certain rarities, like the Xerneas EX, for instance, which, by the way, the images and stuff like that are all, in my opinion, like really, really nice. The fact that you can zoom in that much and it's not like completely distorted. But so you'll see that it offers like a store credit value here. I don't know. Yep, added to cart. Okay. For stuff that is considered bulk, rare, reverse holo, holo rare, uncommon, common, the single store credit option likely will not apply unless I set some type of rule where it's essentially like if you're only doing 4 cards and you want to do the flying Pikachu V and the Surfing Pikachu V, right? Like obviously it doesn't really make sense to well, I guess those are a bad example because that's considered an ultra rare. But let's say the Xerneas and the Palkia, right? Where these are, well, basically bulk prices already. So I guess like the Solgaleo is a couple cents higher than bulk prices. No, it's actually lower than bulk price. So no, those aren't a bad example. That's a good example. Because rather than, you know, submitting 1,000 Xerneas at the common bulk rate, basically, you should be getting 9 cents per each one of these. And it's vice versa as well for certain things. So yeah, bulk is going to be based on quantity of rarity, and obviously a minimum condition, you know, of like lightly played. But if you do use Track My TCG, you can upload your TMT ID and TMT pin, and your collection would go in there that you want to either send or track, because this will be available to everybody on like a consumer basis at some point in the near future. Scan your cards in just by bringing them underneath. Import a deck list. So for those of you that play, that's going to save you a lot of time, because you can pull that deck list from another site, put it in here, and like if you're selling your deck, and or also like if I am if I'm like, you can find out like what cards I'm selling that are in a deck very easily as well. So that will take a little bit of time overall to be done, so to speak. Chonk Media is going to start getting some updates. If you guys have not read the Will We Ever See an Increase in Quality Control, it is literally my first blog ever. So not just my first ever post here, it is my first blog ever. So it's not great, but it's something, and I intend to practice and get better with that. We do still have the live stream shenanigans on the site at this moment in time. So Pokemon singles, graded, and non-Pokemon have all been removed, and then we're gonna work on like the whole format of like the store and stuff like that will be updated over like the next week. So some stuff to look forward to. But who do I got? Who do I got here? Who do I got here right now? Who's with me? Oh. I'm so sore. I'm tired. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Jason. Hi, Tony. It's mod chat. Oof. So, we don't really get much of an opportunity to just like chat anymore. We used to just kind of chat in some of the streams, things like that. What have you guys got going on in your collecting endeavors these days? And what kind of stuff would you guys like to see here? I am going to look at a couple text messages. I have no idea what that is. Like glue. Some of the newer sets. Working on Paldean Fates and Temporal Forces. I have not opened any Paldean Fates or Temporal Forces. And Nova hasn't bought Pokemon cards in a long time, but he picked up a tin today. And he's going to bring it over tomorrow. We're going to open it together. Or at least I'm going to be present for his opening experience, because I don't want to take that away from him. Because I get to rip packs constantly, so I want to see the enjoyment on his face when he brings back the nostalgia of his childhood, and also triggers himself a little bit because of how much work he has to do regarding those. It'll be next payday before I can buy again, but maybe Cosmic Eclipse, Unbroken for the wheel. Okay, Cosmic Eclipse and Unbroken. I'm kind of already tracking some stuff, but I think I'm gonna actually I'm gonna write a physical list. No, I'm not. Have this new, not new. I have this tool that is specifically for this stuff. All right, so I wonder if I could. I'm gonna take a look right now. There's got to be a way for me to implement an upvote system on the store. So we are going to find out together. You could just add packs and booster box to the wish list. Your wish list? Yeah. Yeah. Anything. Anything that you want. That's not even the whole word that I typed in there. Where'd it go? Upvote. Community feedback. Vote. I mean, realistically, I could just have these guys build it for me, but they're so busy right now. I don't want to bother them with another new feature. It's free. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's called House Party. This app is called House Party. We're going to install it in Shopify right now. Yeah, so the issue with it being in the Discord is that having to go to another location to find information for something that's here, I'm finding is not efficient because of me. So this should actually help. It's free. It's super easy. It'll be right on the website, so I can just tell you guys, and then we can link it in the chat in future streams for, you know, going to vote for what the next box break is and things like that. So start setup. I'll just attach it to that for now. Create a community page. Install the community extension. Set up the community widget so you can start collecting and displaying posts immediately. Click the button below, enable the community section, and then save in the customizer. Because also, not everybody uses Discord. 2 booster boxes of Lost Origin, 2 boxes of Japanese 151. I could send you one of those. I don't think Jerry would let us open the Japanese 151. I'm just kidding. That might be an option. I do have some stuff in the works right now, though. Very, very, very soon. Click the button below, enable the community section, and then click save in the customizer. Here we go. We're doing it. Boop. Drag the apps section up. or down to move it in the position. Okay, got it. Get out of my way. Create post. Details, details, details. No comments, activity feed. Leaving little messages for you guys, little Easter eggs. Create post. Post title. Post description. Post description placeholder. Logged in. Create post. Showing all time. Not a member. That's weird. Okay. Well. What did it say? Click the button below. Enable the community section. Where's enable? Save. Here somewhere, it has to be. Where is it? Where is it? Got the whole thing. Oh yeah, it is. Alright, well, I think that might have done something. However, now I need to go add it to the store. What do you guys got going on this evening? other than hanging out with me, watching me try to work. Oh, speaking of trying to work. Hello? All right, I will be back in one moment. I need to go help them grab some stuff real quick. Burb. Oh, my legs. Oh boy. I'll eat that later though. Okay. It's so cold and windy outside. Sorry, on my future leadership homework. Fun. Learn to baby people and not expect them to hit standards. Facts. All that stuff. It's good stuff. All right, so the booster boxes that I currently have, I have Scarlet Violet Base, Paldea Evolved. I have Obsidian Flames. And I have Paradox Rift. And I do have one Silver Tempest box in the acrylic display in front of me. I thought I had another Silver Tempest box. It doesn't, it's, bulk Weiss Schwartz cards that don't have a home yet. That's what I got. Scarlet Violet Base, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames, Paradox Rift, and Silver Tempest. I have 2 boxes of Paradox Rift, Obsidian Flames, and Paldea Evolved. Keep getting a call from this Colorado number. Paldea? Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Of course, I went and removed it all from my store. Let me see. Let me write this down real quick before I forget. Finish setting up house party. Because I've got it all like squared away. It just needs to be added. And so I'll do that here shortly. Still need a T-Tar from Paldea, but I don't want to buy a box and chase a $20 card. Heard that. Heard that. Okay, let me take a look at something real quick. Where am I typing? Where am I typing? Nowhere. Okay. It's the only downside to having multiple screens. And big ones, because, like, I could be typing at any of this real estate right here. And the text is this big. It's like looking for a moving ant on your plate. I mean, it's a bad example because I don't really want to think about ants in my food, but it'd be like that sometimes. Okay, they do sell. They do have. Okay. question for you, Jason. Have you ever heard the wolf cry? No, I'm just kidding. Did you create a card trader account? By any chance? Were you planning on using store credit at all? No? Okay. Let me try something real quick, and then I will ask you my next question. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Dang. Why have they gone up so much? That's crazy. Like in the last month and a half. Oh, they've all gone up quite a bit. Alright. So TCG player has market at 107. And card trader has market at 120. So, how does 100 sound? Thank you, Tony. Let me see what other people have listed for, though. Yeah, that seems to... That's the low plus $12 shipping on TCG player. Oh, they evolved. With that offer, I have a request. Can we do it in card trader? It's okay if you don't want to. But it would help. We have to hit like 100 feedback or something like that before we can officially join Card Trader Zero. The account specialist is supposed to get back in touch with me some point soon about whether or not they're going to let me bypass that. I think they will, but we'll see. But it also doesn't hurt to just in general generate sales on Card Trader to show for progression. We'll just keep it between us that it's getting ripped. Or actually, I guess I didn't even ask. Is it? Do you want it just shipped, sealed, or ripped? Literally just occurred to me that we didn't even discuss that. Oh, I think I assumed it because you mentioned the Magikarp. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so whenever you have... I'm not even going to add it. because if I do, I'm gonna be $21 under the lowest price on there, and I'll have to cancel sales. So I'll just wait till you're ready. So just let me know when you're ready. Did you still have my link? My card trader affiliate link? I think it was not like an affiliate, I guess, a referral link. Let me drop that in the chat if you don't have that yet. Copy. Paste. Because then what do I get? 1%. So I will get $1 from your order. Perfect. All right, so let me go back. And honestly, like I'll list it and then I will send the direct link to the listing into the chat. I've got I'm just gonna list one at a time. Sounds good, Jerry. What time is it right now? 6:13. Okay. All right, so we got one. Yeah, and then you can filter by booster box. Also, if you don't mind letting me know what it looks like for you, like as you're checking out and stuff like that, because I have no idea what, like, end stuff they add on to all of this. Have you ever been so tired that when you like stop to think, you get to start again? That I just had the weirdest feeling, like, and like I'm okay, I'm fine. So like you guys don't need to like be like, no, go to bed, or something like that, because like I'm gonna be up for a while anyway. So I'd rather spend the time with you guys because I still have assignments I need to finish and food and get the kids to bed and all that other stuff. So, but so an extra 45 minutes is not gonna do anything. I will probably go get caffeine here in a minute. Not like a lot, but I need drink for my sandwich anyway. Just be like a Coke Zero or something. It doesn't help that it's like really overcast and dreary outside right now. Because like if the sun was shining, I'd just like open up like all of the curtains and everything. And, like, I mean, I probably still will anyway. Like, it's at least a little bit more something. Actually, This will at least kind of mix things up a little bit. Turn the lights off so that these lights are a lot more prominent. I'm not like falling asleep right now, but I don't want to get I don't want to get tired. Sorry, the guys have this like 22 message long thing going on right now, and I'm not tracking any of it. Those guys. Those guys. Okay. Allergies. Well, that's so weird. I just realized. So, the first week that I had Card Trader set up, I mean, almost full week, I couldn't find where I would find my orders that whole time. Then finally, orders just randomly showed up in the settings. And because I got an order, and then I was like, fulfilled the order. I was like, maybe I just missed it, like, weird, or maybe I didn't have access to it like until they approve it. And now that I don't have like an active order processing, orders doesn't exist on the store. You need to ship one order. Click on the notification to carry out. Hey, there it is. Oh my god. Why didn't you tell me it was going to charge you $7.35 shipping? I don't even have a way to like control that. That's ridiculous. Between you and Jerry, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you guys. All right, so let's get right to it. Interesting. Was there a cheaper option? Or was priority mail 3-day the only... Oh, I see. That's my bad. There should have been ground shipping option. Okay. Well, if you are okay with it, then we'll figure out a way to make it up to you regardless. Because that's what we do. Alright. Boom. So we're chasing the carp. Looks like it in the screenshot. But I'm also on my phone watching the stream. Trying to do that. Didn't notice that it's just what it defaulted with. Oh, interesting. I wonder if I get rid of that, if that would make it a little bit easier. Because I think I can choose which mailing options. Like, I can't even print the label from here. Which is one of the issues I had with TCG Player. But the difference with this is that this will be synced to my Shopify store and the third-party application. So all the orders will essentially get processed through Shopify that come through Card Trader anyway. That's good to know, though, because, you know, basically if it gives you guys unreasonable, like, shipping prices and stuff like that, then I'll just encourage you guys not to bother with Card Trader moving forward, like, for, like, singles and stuff like that, especially, and, you know, we'll just generate, like, new sales, new customers, stuff like that from there. I mean, that was kind of the game plan anyway, because I have a lot more control over what happens. I think it's so, like, saturated. Okay. I have more control over what happens with Shopify, obviously. Mischief, Pikachu, Lorigato. There's still a lot of cards from Paldea Evolve I have not pulled yet. Tankatuff, Sprigatito, Knackley, and Baxcalibur. We will start off with the right side of the box. Cake's trying to call me right now while I'm live. He's so out of touch now that he's moved to Texas. Probably has no idea that I'm live, even though I have stuck to the same schedule for at least 2 weeks now. Brutal. Also, thank you for your order, Jason. Glimmet, Bramblin, Shinx, Dendra, Palisand, Raichu, Boss's Orders, Rellor, and Oricorio. Oricorio! Whoop, there it is. Wackaw, Cupont, Krogunk, Pomo, Gotharita, Honchkrow, Phalanx, Abomasnow. Hey, let's go, Dendra. Let's go. Kids still collecting with you, Jason? Mashiff, Pikachu, Wooper, Gothitelle, Arctibax, Yakima, oh my goodness, Weavile, Ice-Cube, and G-U-E-X. I think it's because, like, I've been so, like, focused the last couple of days, like, even outside of, like, just being tired in general. I haven't really been, like, alive. I haven't really been, like, breathing. I definitely have not been exercising at all this week because Scar went to Vegas last Thursday, and I work out with him, and so obviously there was nobody around to keep me in line. Is that poor accountability? Yeah, absolutely. Is it also reality? Yeah, absolutely. Failings. Combee. Calamitous Wasteland. Oranguru. Primate. Flamigo. Tinglu. EX. SIR. Let's go. And a Wigglytuff. Centering looks pretty decent overall. The corners weren't cut fantastic. Like, they've got like the slightly raised edges. The AT. But like this would definitely score like a 9.5 at least, if not a 10, just from like the corners getting a 9.5 and then everything else getting a 10. The centering is like, you see a little bit further right than left. Just like a little bit, like a little itty bitty tiny bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if you did get a 10 on the centering. Oh, I was looking around for top loaders because I was like, I had some literally just right in front of me. That was true. I did. Haven't worked out in years, but don't you? Aren't you on your feet for your job? So we got an SIR. Now we need the Magikarp. All day, yeah. I am all day not on my team. Basic Energy. Slack off. Cupont. Progunk. Rookadee. Talonflame. Heracross. Kilowatt Drill. Heracross. Ooh, Fletchinder. Yo, that's one of my favorite. That's such a nice card. And the Weavile. And I consistently move around spools of wire that weigh 25 to 90 pounds. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Probably put the Dendra in a top loader too, I suppose. While I'm at it, I'll just put the Chi-Yu in there as well. In a top loader. Cause everything gets a top loader if it's shipping out of here. I'm gonna make like a little like EV ad for the Shopify store. Like a little jingle. And I'll just put like a little disclaimer next to it, and it'll say like, this button plays audio of the best news that you've gotten all year. It'll just be like me, just singing like, everything that ships in a top loader. Something like that. They like talk about memorable, right? And they won't be able to resist clicking on it because they're gonna be like, oh, now I gotta know. Like I gotta know that he's actually wrong, that it's not the best thing I've heard all year. But then, you know, even if it makes them hurt inside that they had to hear that, they're gonna be like, you know what? I'm not even gonna fight him on it. It's respectable. It's not, but it is. You know, it's like getting Rickrolled. Jigglypuff, but with like, you know, with information that's relevant to whether or not you should buy from this site. Girafarig, Tropius, Hoppip, Grusha, Mismagius, Bramblegast, Vigoroth, Pupitar, and Gyarados. No Gyarados. I hope Nova's not watching right now, because if he sees me just tossing the pack wrappers on the floor, he will probably show up midstream and beat me up. Magnemite, Phalanx, Combee, Jigglypuff, Primate, Grusha, Mismagius, Waxley, Slacking, and Palmont, Walmart, Walnut. So smart. Oh. Boom. Great Ball, Makuhita, Pinkerchin, Dino, Superior Energy Retrieval, Sudowoodo, Pelipper, that was kind of weak, Wattrel, Raimit, and a Ceruledge. Ceruledge is actually kind of cool. At first, I was like, I hate everything about that. But it's growing on me. Like a lot, actually. Ceruledge is like, to me, is like if it, like the ghost of an Aegislash possessed like a metal Mewtwo. There's probably a better example, but like when that's kind of what I think about when I see that. Girafarig, Hoppip, Great Ball, Tropius, Bramblegast, Superior Energy Retrieval, Sudowoodo, Rocket Attack. That one was not bad. Magnemite. That was kind of weak. And then Tyranitar. I'm not gonna try to do Tyranitar. The way that I just said that gave me flashes of watching Bilal's streams, because his stuff is like so like chill and mellow and like ASMR-y. Is it ASMR-y? Sorry. Magikarp. That's not the one we're looking for, though. Slowpoke. Lit Leo. The littest of Leos. We got Rockruff. We got Fletch Ender. Toxicroak. Electrode. Quaxwell. Ooh, the reverse Pikachu. And low kicks. Is there a high kicks? I'm so out of touch from this generation. Because they have made so many changes in the last year and a half. That I'm like, I mean, with everything that was going on over the last year, like, there was no way that I was going to be able to keep up. Granted, I should be putting in the effort to catching up soon. Magic Carp. I mean, like, I do a little bit every now and then. Alright, but, like, genuinely, like, really put the effort in. Azumarill. Vespiquen. Slowpoke. Tinkatuff. And Glimora. And, like, I always feel bad about not keeping up because it's like what I do, you know? Unfortunately, not full time because I'm not gonna lie, like, being home, like, more so lately with, like, taking time off, being home while I'm taking this course for the next 2 weeks. Well, I guess it's already been a week, so until next Thursday. So for one more week, I'm in this course, and I'm home during the whole thing. So, you know, like, I'm able to go inside and spend 5 minutes with the kids and recharge while they're home. Like, I can go use my own bathroom. Tarantula, Sandygast. I can go prepare food from my fridge rather than, like, bringing something with me that I'm probably not going to want to eat when it comes time to eat it. Pinkerchin. Crocalor. Rockruff. Sableye, and Lycanroc EX. Kind of a sick card, I'm not gonna lie, actually. Like, for a bulk ultra rare, basically. It's a pretty sick card. I will probably hold on to like, a fair amount of the Lycanroc EX. Just because of how cool it is. And it's not like, I mean, obviously there's some consideration for, like, a potential value increase in the future. It would be stupid of me not to, not stupid of me. It would be financially irresponsible of me not to consider that. But, like, that just feels right to me, you know? It's not like I'm saying, like, hey guys, this is one to, you know, stash away for 70 years. Palmy, Ice Cube. I don't know where we're going, but I'm on my way. Palmo. I don't know what that was. Earthworm and Jumpluff. And obviously, as always, let me know if you need anything from the bulk. From the bulk, 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 bulk. Here we go. Charcadet. I don't think I've pulled very many of this common. It's kind of cool. Murkrow. Mischievous. Sneasel. Grafai. Titan. Faulkner. Reverse Iono. Spiritomb. And... come on now. Here we go. That was absolutely horrible. your opinion, Jason. How do you feel about the experience? Obviously, other than like the shipping issue, where I would have liked to have avoided you paying $7 for shipping that you shouldn't have had to pay for to begin with. Larvitar, Tarantula. But how was the experience on Card Trader overall? Obviously, it's one transaction, right? But from account setup to checkout, like what did you think about it? Sandygast, Charcadet, Corvus Squire, Jet Energy, Fighting Olay, Mistrevis, Combee, and Slacking. Which is what we're doing on these hits. Lacking. That's fair. That's fair. There's something back there. Fire Energy. Fire. Gothita. Meryl. Wingle. Pinecone. Must be the last one of the season. The Dunsparce. Oh no, it's a Dandelion. Must be the last one of the season. A Simeon. Corviknight. I like cut out the whole middle of that reference. Gothorita, Reversal Energy, and Fortress EX. I like the border texture on the EXs. I mean, like, I know you guys are probably familiar with it at this point, but it's nice. You know, I'm not a huge fan of like the Twilight, the Ogre gone in the next set or something like that. I don't really know how I feel. Ogre Pawn. I don't know. Maybe I will appreciate it more when I get a reference to it outside of the trading card game, because there are a lot of Pokemon like that where, like, on a trading card, I'm like, I don't like you, bro. I don't hate you, but like, stay away. There's no reason for us to be friends. But then, like, in the anime, you know, they give it a personality that, or a role in the story that allows me to be like, I can respect it. Gothita, my boss. Or in the games that I haven't played in like 40 years. Quaxwell. I like a weird texture on it. Saguaro, I love you, Saguaro. Macro. Toxicroak. And Veluza. Veluza. Yeah. Everybody. Yeah. Oh, I got it. Australian Energy. I gotta get my card party ticket coupons used tonight, so I don't make trouble for them later. Mankey. Tinkatink. Super Rod. Tauros. Luxio. Mabostiff. Tadbolt. Ooh! Oh, that's a reverse. The Arctibax. Yeah, that's kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie. What is he doing? The longer I look at it, the more confused I am. What's inside that tree? Are those paintings? And the most boring card you can get behind it. That's crazy. That's really cool. What's the market on that? That's a really cool card. I think I want to avoid having it in my collection though, because I'm pretty sure that you guys would just find me on a bus in the middle of nowhere, still looking at it because I forgot to get off or something. Meryl! Wingle, Pineco, Mankey, Rigoraph, Zoilus, Spidops, Arangaroo, Electrode, and Luxray. Bow, 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 bow. I'm really looking forward to eating my Subway. Love Disc, Snover, Fletchling, Voltorb, Pupitar, Flamigo, Bombardier, Noibat, Oricorio, and... Hey, let's go! Chinpao EX. We got a Flart, now known as a double rare. Not saying that because I don't care. I despise Pokemon for how many changes they made to the rarity system in the last 36 months. So pointless. They made it so difficult to set up my settings for automations, for buy list pricing, for bulk, and like all this other stuff by making so many new rarities in the last 3 years. Delibird, Super Rod, because I have to do pricing configurations for each one, pricing rules for each rarity. Love Disc, Pyroar, Florigato, Mousehold, ooh, the Reverse Jet Energy, Wooper, and a Clodsire. Nice! That was your chase card, right, Jason? Chase for the face. He's like, ah! Oh, right, it was Magikarp. That's pretty close. They're like cousins. Lavelle, Tropius, Dunsparce. Puppet. Skiploom. Skip to the loom, my darling. Dendra. Palisand. We got Rookadee. Shroodle. And... Hurry. Hariyama. I have goosebumps, and it's not because I did that voice acting quite well. I'm so randomly cold all of a sudden. Is there a Gengar behind me? Paldean Wooper. That's got an error. Is it EX? Or is it Bulk? Fletchling. Voltorb. Clavel. Kinkatuff. Hamo. Got the Rita. Delivery Drone. Wattrell. And Abomasnow. Abomasnow from the Eskimos. Bulk reverse hollow. It has to do with the number rarity symbol area. Interesting. Noibat. Haldean Wooper. So, like, there's an error in this space. On the reverse. On the reverse. Verse. On the reverse. On the reverse. Verse. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. Not sure why. Gothitelle. Raichu. Arced backs. The Dunsparce. Yo! Oh, I'm so sorry, Tony. If you had your headphones in, and we got a Spiritomb. Let's go. That's fire. I think that's the first time I pulled that. Hey, let's go. Yo, that's crazy. These are both SIRs, right? No way. Yo, that card is fire. Two SIRs in one. Paldea evolved. And we've got, like, some really nice full art, some really nice art rares. Sorry, double rares, and some really nice art rares. That's crazy. What's market on the Meowscarada? Can't imagine that'd be less than, like, $25. If it is, I'm gonna go buy all of them. Not so I can resell them either. I mean, eventually they might work their way back in my inventory, you know, or I'll end up in the doghouse, but that is a beautiful card. The Dunsparce, Hoppip. I'm not even like a huge fan of Meowscarada. I just like that that scenescape that they put it on. Such a nice card. Calamitous Wasteland, Primeape, Tropius, Jigglypuff, and Hydreigon. Pretty fire box so far. Not gonna lie, I mean it was like a little rough in the first half in terms of like pack to hit ratio. Sprigatito, I think we've made up for some of it. We got Magnemite, we got Yakimo, Talonflame, Heracross, Delibird, Fighting Ole, and Mimikyu. We're K-Cat. Just calling me while I'm live. calling me while I'm live. Might actually just do my assignments in the morning, honestly. Noibat. Combi. I just set my alarms for like 5 or 6, which is about the time I would normally wake up anyway. Russia. This Magius. Bramblegast. I don't have class till 5:30 or 8:30, so. Snover. Frigibax. And Baxcalibur. How crazy would it be to get 3 SIRs in one box? That would be crazy. Basic energy of the psychic variety. Nacli. Nimble. Pikachu. Rookidee. Kilowattrel. Azumarill. Vespiquen. Makuhita. Mousehold. And Oricorio. Did I sound enough like a bot? Text to talk. Text to speech. And a mouse. Sprigatito. Magnemite. Nacli. Superior Energy Retrieval. Sudowoodo. Hellifer. We got Fletchling. Palmy. And... Yo, I almost just fainted when I saw the sparkle on the border. Wow. Fortress. There's so much going on right now. I think that's like not part of, but like one of the main reasons why like my body is just like, what is going on right now? Like, why am I so tired? Between not getting any exercise, not eating as much for the last week, just because like I've had so much going on as I normally would. Getting back on the medicine. Yo, are you kidding me right now? What do we got back there? Getting back on the medicine this week. Shinx, slack off. And obviously, you know, not getting quite as much sleep. My body like feels like I'm having like an out of body experience. Iono, Knucklestack, I am pretty sure. Dendra, Tauros, and Tinglu. That's not what we were looking for. I'm pretty sure that I only felt this tired, if even this tired, maybe twice, like two days during the 90 days straight. And it was like during those last like 15 days, or no, because the last, so like the last push I felt was like not too bad, but I think it was like February rolling into March where I was like, and I know you guys noticed, I was falling off hard. Like Chonkachu was, you know, we were only 30 days out. We're less than 30 days out from Chonkachu being born. And then my workload increased at work, and I was still doing this every single day. That was like, and trying to record additional content on top of that, and trying to get stuff situated in here with Cake. Pikachu, Fletchinder, Toxicroak, Oranguru, Voltorb, Yo, let's go! Tink-a-tink. And Weavile. I think the difference in how I feel right now, in terms of like how this version of Tired feels, I think the reason why this is more tolerable is because the Tired right now is a lot less stressful. Because, like, yeah, I'm doing, this class right now that I didn't take the prerequisite course for. I'm making massive changes to the business, to the channels, to the content, to just basically, like, how we're doing stuff in general. And, a lot of changes are coming, not just with the store, the business, the studio, but like we might be moving, like all this sort of stuff. But like everything is positive. It's all good stuff. So like I'm working really, really hard, but I'm working really, really hard specifically knowing that everything that's going on right now is amazing. Like, are there like little, what the? Yo, that homie has seen better days. Wow. Artisan. Pinkerton. Kilowattrell. And take a ton. 3 packs remain. I'm not gonna lie, this box has felt like it's gone for a really long time, even though it's been like 40 minutes or so. But we've just pulled so many like good cards. Not this is like a god box or anything like that, but like it's been a pretty fulfilling opening so far for me. Wattrell, Fuecoco, #positivity, Ramblin', Electrode, Vigoroth, Pinkerton, Reverse Magic Carp, Boss Stiff, and Boss's Orders. But yeah, 90 Days Straight was definitely brutal in the middle. I don't know. I don't know if I would ever do it again. Well, actually, that's not true. I don't know if I would do it again while I'm still active duty. Or like working for somebody else as my primary job. But in retirement? Yup. Jigglypuff, Phalanx, Tadbulb, Tauros, Practice Studio, Floragato, Calamitous, Snowy Mountain, Dino, and Gyarados. The last pack. Can we pull a third SIR or a secret rare out of this last pack with some magic? Magic. Hufont, Rogunk, Sedaddle, Shroodle, Crocalor, Grappai, Setitan, Wingull, Sprigatito Reverse, and come on, baby! I can't even laugh about that. It's the best card in the set. Oh. And like the eyes, it looks like he's just like It reminds me of like some kind of like cartoon dinosaur face. This was not bad. This was not bad at all. How do you feel about it? Some really, really nice stuff. Really cool stuff. Like the Clodsire. You can finally check that box. That you pulled the ultra secret hyper rare Clodsire. Whoop! Also, I mean, since we're just kind of well, that's right, we have Saturday. I was gonna say, if you want to like go through this stuff and like make a decision or whatever, on like whether or not you want to sell any of it for store credit, do you need any of the holo reverse holo shipped, or is it all getting deposited? Oh, my back is doing some weird stuff right now. Split it up. That's pretty good. I'll go through the hits. Two SIRs. And the ultra secret hyper rare Clodsire. Here's what I'm gonna do, because they will fit, but I'm just gonna separate the bulk-esque ultra rares from the real ones. And then I'm gonna hold on to the real ones and just send you the bulk ones. I think Jason fell asleep listening to me fall asleep. All right. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you. Oh, man, that was brutal. My neck just shattered. Okay. Didn't get another magic carp. That is true. But you did get a Frigibacks doing a backflip. Frigibacks flips. I can't think straight right now. I need food. I need bathroom. I need sleep. So, on that note, in the interest of sparing you guys witnessing my prolonged suffering, I am gonna wrap up. Thank you guys. Those of you that are here are especially dear to me. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for continuing to hang out with me, even though I'm falling asleep and don't have the store up and running at the moment. But things are straightening out now. We put in a lot of work. I put in a lot of work. And things are gonna get. They're gonna continue to trend upward. The next store Rip and Chip stream will be next Tuesday, but we do again have a giveaway stream on Monday. And as a reminder, Saturday morning from 9:30 to 11:30 in the Discord, we are going to be doing the town hall. I'm just gonna say that for right now until I make up my mind with what I'm actually gonna call it. Where you guys can see what you have here before it gets shipped, so that we can make some decisions on whether or not you want store credit for it, whether you want to bulk bank it or redeem your bulk bank if you're kind of feeling like maybe making a purchase or something like that. You've got a bunch of bulk sitting here. But that being said, before I torture you guys anymore with my fading presence, I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I will definitely see you guys on the next one. Peace. Seriously though, I love you guys. I love you guys. Where's the balloons? There they are. Thank you, Tony. Bye.